Today's video is going to be kind of like a little Q&A about pregnancy. Are you getting sick? What's been the hardest part of pregnancy? Is it hard not to drink, like alcohol? Are clothes getting tighter? I thought this one was a funny question. What style is the nursery gonna be? I'm very excited to answer some of these questions. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be kind of like a little Q&A about pregnancy and all things pregnancy related. Kind of like a little bit of a life update too and things that are to come, which I'm very, very excited about. I feel like since being pregnant, it gives me like a whole new outlet of like videos to do and share with you guys on this channel of like things that are going on in my life, and it's been really exciting. So I'm very excited to answer some of these questions. These are gonna be a little bit different than questions that I've answered like on JD vlogs and stuff like that. So I went through and I got some of your guys' questions and we're gonna be answering them. So let's get started. First question, how many weeks are you? Tomorrow, technically, I am 13 weeks pregnant, which is crazy because I feel like I've been pregnant for a while, but like I'm only 13 weeks. But it is weird because they said I should be showing a bump at 20 weeks, but 20 weeks seems so far away, but everyone's different. So, because some people see a bump at 13 weeks, some people see a bump at 20 weeks. I'm very excited to actually like notice a bump, you know? Very excited for that. Are you getting sick? So I've actually been pretty lucky, but I have had my days. I can't be like, oh, it's been like all like rainbows and butterflies. Like I've definitely had my days where I am like so off. But the thing is like I have not been sick to the point where I can't leave the house. I haven't been sick to the point where I've even like ran to the bathroom or felt like I was gonna throw up. So like I feel like I've been very, very blessed with like not being sick. So like when anyone asks me that, I'm always like, no, I've been so lucky. But I mean, I have had nausea and morning sickness. Like that has definitely happened like often. I'd say maybe 3 times a week I have like a bad day. And it basically what that is like throughout the entire day, I just feel off. I feel like super nauseous. Like my smells are more like heightened and like certain things like the smell of coffee, like it's so gross to me. But then like the next day it'll smell fine. It's really, really weird. And I will have times where I feel like I have the flu and almost like I have like COVID or something like that. But it doesn't feel like I'm gonna throw up, but I feel nauseous. Like I'm like, oh, I just feel like almost like I have the flu, if that makes sense. But I've been so lucky. I can't even like complain on that because it could be so much worse. And it is weird. I feel like your taste buds totally change. And like sometimes I'll have like a metal taste in my mouth or I'll have like a soapy taste in my mouth. Even water will taste different. It's weird. Pregnancy is so weird, but it's really cool. What's been the hardest part of pregnancy? For me, I would say it's been trying to navigate a schedule that works best for me, because at first it was really hard because like I couldn't work out later in the day. I'd have to completely skip a workout. If I went to like the office and then worked out after, I was like way too exhausted. Like I physically just like needed to nap. So making sure I can get a nap in, or if we're staying up late, I have to have a nap in, or just making sure I can either go to bed early or get that nap in. And that has been like made all the difference. But now that I know that and I've been like working around that, it's been a lot better. But I don't think I've been as tired. And I'm also entering my 2nd trimester in a week. So all like the morning sickness and like tiredness should wear off, people say. And then I think the tiredness kind of can come back in the 3rd trimester, but that makes more sense. It's like you have like a big belly, you know, like this, it's so weird. It's like this little baby that's like this big, the size of like a freaking lime, can put you down so tired. Like it's just crazy. Is it hard not to drink like alcohol? I would say honestly, so far not at all. Like it hasn't been something that sounds good. I feel like because in my pregnancy I've been really bloated and like kind of constipated, like I feel like alcohol does not sound appealing at all. But I will say maybe later on in my pregnancy, I feel like a margarita would sound good. Obviously I'm not gonna have a margarita while I'm pregnant, but I just mean like I think I might actually want one later. Or if like I was like somewhere tropical, if I went on vacation, I feel like if Josh got a margarita, I'd be like, oh, I'm jealous. Like that sounds good. But like, honestly, I could get a virgin one and they taste way better. And I'm not like a huge drinker. Like we'll drink occasionally, maybe a couple times a month we'll go out, maybe like 2 to 4 times, maybe closer to 2. So like, it's not like I'm missing. I don't feel like I'm missing out. Josh and I aren't really big drinkers. If like we were big drinkers and it was like a totally life change, I could see how that could be really hard. But luckily it hasn't been too hard for me. Do you take any vitamins or anything specific because of pregnancy? So for pregnancy, I've been trying to just take a lot of like different vitamins that are good for me. I've been taking like a lot of vitamin C, C. I've been taking my prenatals, and then vitamin B. I have like a whole like list of different vitamins I take for pregnancy, but then I always take things just in general, like before and after pregnancy, and that is seed. If you guys haven't heard about seed, I actually talked about it in my last video. So it's a DS-01 daily symbiotic. So it's a prebiotic and a probiotic. They're amazing. Like they literally are so good for your gut health, your skin, your heart health, and it just has so many different benefits. So I don't take this for pregnancy. I took this before and after because it's just like literally so good for you. And one thing I talked about in my last video is that I had no idea that if you take care of your gut health, that also takes care of your skin health. I didn't know they went hand in hand, and it's so cool because I just love this company and everything they stand for, and my symbiotics that I take are just, it's so easy to take and it makes the biggest difference. And the thing I love so much about seed is that the product that I take, it's just so clean. Like let me just read off this list of everything. It's vegan, dairy-free, nut-free, sesame-free, corn-free, no preservatives, gluten-free, soy-free, shellfish-free, glyphosate, AMPA-free, no binders. So literally it is such a clean pill that I take, and it's just so good. Like I think it is so important to take care of your gut health because it helps your heart, helps your skin, and it just literally improves everything. And I just think it's so cool that like it has helped clear up my acne so much. Like I literally went from like trying all these different skincare products, like thinking that that was the problem that I had to tackle, but really I had to like focus on my gut health. All right, you guys, so not all probiotics are made equal. So everything you probably do know about probiotics is false, but it's not your fault. So most probiotics and probiotic products that are made in the US are not grounded in science at all. So I'm gonna show you guys what to look for in a probiotic. So I wanna make sure that my probiotic is rigorous and frequently tested, and it also has strain specificity. And then I also wanna make sure that it has survivability and viability. And that's why I trust Seed's Symbiotics so much, because my DS-01 daily symbiotic, I know that's been tested, and all the things I just listed have been done to this. So if you guys wanna check out Seed, I will actually leave it linked down below for you guys. And then also I do have a code, it's KDB15, and you guys will get 15% off. So I highly recommend you guys start taking care of your gut health because it literally just makes all the difference, and it's the best. So check it out, I'll leave a link down below. All right guys, next question. It says, when's the gender reveal? So I'm not gonna get the specific date, but it's very early April. So I'm very, very, very excited for this just because it's gonna be super fun. A lot of our family members are coming from Michigan. A lot of our friends are coming as well. And then we have our people in Arizona. We were gonna rent a place, but then I honestly think we're just gonna do it at our house because I think that's like more our style than like getting like a venue. But I think it would be like cooler if it was like in our house, or even like if we got an Airbnb with a big backyard. The only problem we're having with it maybe being in our house is there's gonna be too many people, but I think our house can hold it. We just don't know yet. So that's what we're trying to work out, all the logistics of that. But I am so freaking excited for the gender reveal party. Like it's just gonna be a fun week because like my little cousins are gonna be here, my nieces are gonna be here, my sister's gonna be here, my mom, maybe my dad, he might make it out. It's just gonna be all of our friends. It's gonna be super cool. What are you doing for the gender reveal? Okay, so this question's good because what we're gonna be doing, I'm not gonna give away how we're gonna like do the gender reveal, but we're basically gonna have all our family and friends here do the gender reveal, and then it's just gonna be like set up really cute. I'm really excited. I'm definitely gonna hire people to decorate, like maybe some balloon people and like some signs and stuff like that, but I also really wanna make my own balloon arch because I love doing that, and I think it'd actually be a really fun video if I did like a set up my gender reveal party with me. Like I feel like that'd be a fun vlog. I don't know, comment down below if you guys would like that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So maybe I'll do that, and then we're obviously gonna have some like desserts and like stuff like that, and maybe some like sandwiches. Next question, it says, are clothes getting tighter? I thought this one was a funny question. Yes and no. Like my jeans feel a little bit tighter because like my stomach feels like bigger, but it's weird because it's like there's kind of a belly, but not really. Like I feel like when I eat, I just bloat more now. I know some people are like, she has a belly, she just keeps saying she's bloating, and I'm like, I'll be honest with you guys, like I'm excited to have a belly, but like if it's just bloat, I know what the difference is. When I feel like I'm not bloated, but then I see like my stomach there, I can see like when there's a belly. It's getting there. It might get there. I honestly think I'll probably start showing maybe at like 18 weeks, maybe a little earlier than 20. What's changed about your body? These guys right here, they got so much bigger. That's really it. I feel like I haven't noticed too much of a change other than that. Someone said, any cravings yet? Like I said before, I've answered this one. It's kind of like anything fresh. Fruit always sounds so good. Smoothies sound so good, like an acai bowl. Salads. I've been like craving salads. And then at night, I feel like I really always want either Bahama Bucks or like a popsicle. So I've been getting like these like freeze pops, and they're a good alternative because I'm trying not to eat too bad during this pregnancy, because I feel like I was eating not super bad in the beginning, but like I feel like I need to like hoe in and like it be a little healthier, just because I feel like my body will gain weight a little easier, and I want to be a little more cautious of what I'm like putting in my body, because it's not just me that's benefiting from it, it's also the baby. So I am going to be eating a lot healthier, but I am getting the freeze pops because I feel like it's a healthy alternative. They're only like so low in calories. If I have one of them, it like kind of gives me that like, you know, craves a sweet tooth and stuff like that. But I want to make sure I'm like giving my body enough food, but like healthy food. So like, because I know people are gonna be like, oh, if you need to eat the cheeseburger, if you eat the cheeseburger. It's like, I'm not eating that crazy healthy. I'm just trying to make healthier options. So like, you know, gotta eat the rainbow and have all your vegetables and stuff. How's Josh been throughout the pregnancy? He's actually been really good and really sweet, because he's been really understanding. He's even like, okay, we gotta make sure you get your nap in. We gotta make sure you're fed. So he's been really good. What style is the nursery gonna be? So if it's a girl, I really already like how one of our guest rooms is like designed, and then I'm just gonna add more to it. I'm gonna like add like, I'm talking about the pink room if you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna add like millwork to the side of the wall, and then either paint it white or a matching color of the wallpaper. It's gonna be like boho-y, girly if it's a girl, and if it's a boy, I'm gonna have to like totally redo that room, which I will be sad to redo that room, but I'll also be excited if it's a boy too. So it doesn't really matter. I have ideas if it's a girl, like I'm already ready for that nursery. If it's a boy, I don't know what style. Like not like super boho, but not like trucks and cars and stuff like that, because it's like a nursery. They don't get that yet. Maybe when they get older if it's a boy. Will you film a nesting nursery video when you're more pregnant? Yes, I watch these all the time on TikTok and on Instagram, and I think they're so entertaining, just because it's like, you see like everyone like put together the room, like they like fold all the clothes, and like it's basically like an organization video, and you guys love those videos and I love filming them. So like, I think that'll be really fun, and like we'll redo the room together. So I definitely will take you guys along for that journey, just because I feel like it'll be so much fun. Have you bought maternity clothes yet? I actually have. I haven't had any of them like delivered, but recently I did, just because I was like, well, what am I gonna order in the summer? And I was just looking, and like I'm like pretty far away, I think, from wearing maternity clothes, because like I feel like even if I had like a little bump, I could still wear a lot of my clothes, because a lot of them are like stretchy athletic clothes. But since it's gonna be in the summer, I wanted to buy a couple dresses. So I did buy a couple. I didn't buy too much, because I mean, I'm not there yet, and I still feel like I have a long time before I'm there, but I wanted to buy a couple just in advance. Are you worried for the AZ summer being pregnant? Okay, so if you guys don't know, in Arizona, it gets up to like 120 degrees, and I'm gonna be like super pregnant in the summer. So it is gonna be really, really hot, but I really don't know if it's gonna make me like more uncomfortable because I'm super pregnant. I also am a little excited though that I'm pregnant in the summer, because I would rather be tan and pregnant than pale and pregnant. I just love being tan. And I also, a lot of people are saying that like swimming helps your like back, and it like just takes all the pressure because you're like floating in the belly in the water. So I definitely will be swimming a lot in the pool. So I'm very excited for that. And then it's really cool because like we'll have the baby in September, and then like fall will be right there, and then fall and Christmas, and you have a little baby to cuddle. You know, it'll be good. Do you want a C-section or a natural birth? And I don't know if they mean like natural or natural. I'm talking like probably with the epidural. I definitely would rather have like a natural, because I feel like that's what we're like designed to do. But obviously like you don't have a choice sometimes with C-section. For me personally, I don't want to go in and schedule a C-section. I'd rather try for like just like delivering the baby naturally. And I say naturally, I don't know if that's how you so my dad's in the other room. But I'd probably have it that way versus like a C-section. But if I had to have a C-section, I'd be okay with that. But like, I don't think I'd want to plan that. But like, no hate if anyone does. Like, everyone has their own choice. That's just what I think I'd rather do. Because I think the healing time would be a lot better, because it takes a lot longer when you have a C-section. And I think, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I think a C-section is a little more dangerous than a natural birth. I don't know if that's true. I just think that's what I've heard. So don't quote me on that. Does it feel like you've been pregnant forever? It's actually weird, because I feel like I have been pregnant for a long time. Well, it's been 3 months. I mean, 3 months is a long time, but I feel like so far away from having like a big belly. So it feels like I have so long to go, and I'm only about a third way done. And like for one of the months, I didn't even know I was pregnant, because like you don't find out until like 4 or 5 weeks, you know? So like 1 month, you basically doesn't even count. So I don't know. Everyone always says it goes by really fast though. So we'll see. I feel like I'll look back and be like, holy crap, that did go fast. But right now it feels like it's been a while. Last question, is it hard watching your body change? So far my body hasn't changed too much, but I will say it's been a little hard, because I kind of made the mistake the other day of weighing myself, and I probably shouldn't have done that, because here's the thing is I am like super bloated, because I will go to the bathroom like here and there, but not as regular as normal. So I feel like I have like, you know, stuff in me, and then I weighed myself in the morning, which normally your morning weight is like your true weight, but like not if you're constipated. And so I weighed myself and I weighed more than I would have liked to. And I understand that I'm gonna gain weight with pregnancy. I like Googled it, like how much you're supposed to gain weight, and I was like, wait, this is like more than what it says on Google. And I think it's not an accurate weight of what I really weigh, because I was like, how could I have gained like this much weight? Which, and by the way, it wasn't even a lie. Google says like 2 to 5 pounds. I think I weighed 8 more pounds than what I weighed in. And then also I'm like, okay, I'm being a little stupid on myself, because like I have to give myself a little grace. I'm like, literally there's water weight, because in the morning I have to drink like a ton of water to be able to go to the bathroom. I was like, I gained 8 pounds. And I was like, I'm not even done with my first trimester, but it says you're only supposed to gain 2 to 5. And obviously I shouldn't have Googled it, because Google's stupid. Anyway, what I was saying is I was like, I literally have worked out so much, like I'm running, I'm working out. And I was like, there's so many people who they can't even do all these things. And I really haven't been eating that bad. But then it just kind of made me think, I was like, oh shoot. I was like, well, I'm totally okay with gaining weight throughout the pregnancy. Like I'm not afraid of that, but I don't want to gain more than what's healthy. And like, obviously I'm going off what Google says, so I should probably talk to my doctor before but I am going to start making healthier choices, because I feel like I've been eating healthy-ish, but like there's times where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have this, I'm pregnant, like whatever. And that's fine. I feel like a lot of people have that mindset, and that is fine. But like for me, I'm like, I feel better when I'm eating better. So I just need to make a few smaller, healthier choices, but also like I'm not too worried about the weight. I probably shouldn't have just weighed myself, and I probably won't anymore. Because I was like, look at myself and I was like, I feel so good. I was like, I don't even, because normally I can like tell in the mirror, like I never weigh myself. And I look in the mirror and I'm like, wow, I feel like really good. And I feel good right now. My body feels a little different, but I still feel really good. So it's weird. It's been like a little bit of like, I'm like, well, how did I gain this weight? But I don't look like I gained the weight. Obviously it's gonna happen. I'm gonna gain weight, but I don't wanna gain more than what I guess I'm supposed to. So I'm just gonna try and eat a little bit healthier, but still make sure I'm getting enough food. Cause like, it's a balance of like taking care of your body, but then also taking care of the baby. It's like obviously the baby's way more important. So that's my main goal. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you guys have any advice or anything, just like with a pregnancy or things that you did or anything like that, or comment down below if you guys have any questions and I will answer them. Also make sure you guys check out Seed for 15% off. Use code KDB15 and I will leave it linked down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.